and looking holistically at the connection between that and housing, and looking holistically at the incentives we in the federal government can create for local and state governments to actually engage in planning in a holistic manner that includes prioritizing affordable housing for working people.
Imagine if you got paid $1 for every time you said it. All right, that was Kamala Harris in her first solo cable news interview. Joining us now is Kellyanne Conway. The New York Times headline was this: 3 takeaways from Kamala Harris's interview on MSNBC. The subtitle: in her first one-on-one cable TV interview since becoming the nominee, the vice president repeatedly dodged direct questions and stuck firmly on message. And she did so holistically. Kellyanne?
Yes. Yes, Sesame Street word of the day. We've heard a couple from her, and look, this is the problem for her campaign at this moment, as I see it, Dana and Bill. On the one hand, she needs to get more specific and granular on these pablum and promises that she's made. And on the other hand, every time she tries to fill in the blanks, it gets worse for her. People have less confidence in her competence that she can actually do what she's saying she can do. People are looking for her to inspire her. Anybody who's a character voter, abortion voter, border voter, wants the first female president of color to inspire her, they're baked. They're not part of the 5% of our undecided voters right now who say they are mostly economic voters. Look at the Daily Mail modeling today. It shows Trump in the lead. Why? Because it doesn't just look at this poll or that poll in a given moment. It pulls together past election results, the undercounting of the Trump voter in 2016 and 2020, and it overlays it with economic indicators. And let's face it, we voters always have one big question. Do you want to stay the course and have 4 more, or do you want to make a change? So both of these candidates, Trump and Harris, are saying they're the change maker. She's clearly the incumbent, and she's stuck, on the one hand, trying to distance herself from the Biden-Harris lack of accomplishments, and on the other hand, every time she tries to seem like she represents change and something new, she fails. And I say that word advisedly. She fails to fill in the blanks. Look at what happened this week. Donald Trump had a great manufacturing speech in Georgia. He was very specific and grounded. He spoke for an hour and a half straight. 15% corporate tax rate if you have factories here, if you're manufacturing in the USA. And the other sign said made in the USA. Then the next day, he calls into the National Association of Manufacturers annual board meeting. Medium, small, and large businesses. That's a $3 trillion industry in our country. These are people who want recalibrated reciprocal trade deals. They want the Tax Cut and Jobs Act back. Why is this important? Because she's out there saying, I want billionaires to pay their fair share. She sounds a little bit like Trump on taxes, a lot like Bernie Sanders, and without the charm of either one. I think she's stuck with these 5% undecided saying, what do you offer me? And here's the irony. Incumbents usually say, give me 4 more of the same. She's saying make a change. And every time she says make a change, the economic voters are thinking Trump.
Tomorrow she goes to the border. All right. So think about these 2 issues now. Economy, immigration, and then you got border security as 2A. Is she going to wax more poetic down at the border? I do not know. Yesterday was a huge day for her campaign. She had the economic speech in Pittsburgh that I think that the air went out of the balloon during that thing. And then the interview with Stephanie Ruhle last night, and just watching some of the other cable networks here earlier today on CNN and MSNBC, there was some of this played back, but not a lot. I don't know why that is, Kellyanne.
Because they're hiding her. She's hiding, not Biden in the basement. She's hiding right in front of us in a hermetically sealed package, in part because of the mainstream media protecting her and trying to stop Trump, and in part because she just doesn't have it. In this business, you either have it or you don't, and she doesn't. And I'm not insulting her as a partisan. I am being a clinical, surgical, political analyst here. There are plenty of Democrats we see on the daily who can articulate a vision on the economy that is center-left, and she just can't do that. And part of it is she has spent 3.5 years not just not doing this, but not doing her job. Folks, I look at her schedule every day. And until recently, it's been very, very thin. A lot of weekends in L.A. that we've paid for. Stopping off in Nevada because it's a, quote, swing state with 6 electoral votes. A lot not on her public schedule. How many times I have seen it says the vice president has nothing on her official schedule today. How is this possible? And so if you're not using that muscle memory for 3.5 years, if you're not doing the work as the number 2, when it's time for you to become number 1, she's racing the clock and she's trying to run it out. And it's based on pablum. I also know the Democrats have so much money, they don't know what to do do how to spend it. And I think they're going to overplay their hand, too. We already know where she stands on abortion. We already know she was the border czar and failed. We already know she can't do it on the economy. And I think every time Biden's out there saying she's been great, she's been my partner, she's done a great job on the border where they have an over 60% disapproval rating. She's done a great deal with Israel, over 60% disapproval rating. She's done a great deal on economy, over 60% disapproval rating for Biden-Harris. He's reminding everybody she's already here. So if you don't like what's going on now in your life, ladies and gentlemen, you can't go for 4 more. This is not rocket science. This is binary choice. She says all the time, and my last point, they make this mistake, whether it's the other cable stations, Kamala Harris, all of her allies and adjuncts. They cannot physiologically finish a sentence, answer a question without saying Trump, Trump, Trump 50 times. If people say, you know what, I like the Trump economy. I was doing better. Let's get that back. I don't have to marry him, have coffee with him, like him, have him as my friend. I just need him to do the job he did before.
Noted. Holistically noted. Kellyanne, thank you for that. We got a lot of breaking news. We're going to get to that. Thank you for your analysis. And we'll see what she says at the border tomorrow, if indeed that trip takes place, which we anticipate it will.
Borders are.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.